What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Daniel's Dimension. And I'm going to be reviewing Black Adam. I thought this was a good movie. I liked it. I thought it was cool. A lot of critics on Rotten Tomatoes are just trashing this movie. And I'm like, man, what the fuck are you people complaining about? Like, it's not that bad. Like, last time I checked, it had like I think 51 or 50. I don't remember the score, but critics are really hating this movie because it's not woke or political. Okay? They think She-Hulk is better. They think Doctor Strange 2 is better. Thor Love and Thunder, they think this is better. I mean, come on, dude. All that Marvel stuff is garbage. Black Adam, this is actually enjoyable to watch, and I had a fun time watching it. Okay, I thought the story a little bit messy, but I think The Rock is the best part. I think the action is pretty good too. And I'm also really impressed of the CGI. Like, okay, some CGI, it looked really amazing. And then other shots, it looks kind of fake, I'm not gonna lie. But the best part of this movie, in my opinion, is The Rock. Not just because he's The Rock, but the way how he acts and portrays the character of Black Adam. I think the story for that his story arc is actually really well written. How we find out how he's the what happened with him and the king of Kahndaq. I forgot the name of the place. But yeah, we see his origin story and how his son and wife get killed. And this whole movie is pretty much just him killing people. Like him just straight up killing people, man. He's more I mean, he's supposed to act like a hero, but he's pretty much like an anti-hero. Like he's just straight up killing bad guys. Like there's that one scene with the soldiers. I thought it was a really good scene. He picks up a guy and just he disintegrates this guy to a skeleton, and then he breaks a guy's arm off, and then he throws a guy into a rocket launcher. And I'm like, Jesus, this movie's fucking brutal. And not only Black Adam is pretty good, but I like all the other characters too. Well, some of them. I think Dr. Fate and Hawkman were pretty interesting, as well as Cyclone. The mother and the son, I did not care for. I thought they were pointless. But I'm actually impressed of how this movie actually feels like a superhero movie, and it's not woke or political in any way. There's no SJW trash. It's just setting up future movies, and it gives you a well introduction of the character of Black Adam. Because I didn't know anything about him before watching this movie. I knew that he was a Shazam villain. He originally was supposed to be in Shazam, and then I think The Rock didn't want to appear in Shazam, so they decided to just make a standalone film, which I'm actually impressed of how cool this movie was. There's the storyline with the crown and the people that they were trying to look for, and also the villain at the end that shows up. It's just pretty pointless. I didn't really care about him. The fake Justice League or the JSO, whatever they were called, they were pretty interesting. I also like how they were trying to tell Black Adam and to teach him between right and wrong, and like, oh, heroes don't kill people, and Black Adam is like, well, I do. I thought he was savage. He really reminds me of both Superman and Omni Man. Like he's just pretty brutal, and there's a lot of violence. The action scenes are pretty good. I really love the part with the soldiers as well as the fight with him and Hawkman. The climax gets kind of messy, and as well as some special effects were kind of mid, and I didn't really care about the villain. But with a superhero movie, I just expect to get a lot of the superhero and to not be bored. And I got that really well, and I'm happy for that. And I'm actually surprised for a movie that's 2 hours, it felt a lot shorter than that for some reason. Like, I'm actually happy that the pacing is good because it did not feel boring and it did not drag long at all. Like, it felt shorter than 2 hours for some reason. Maybe I was just having too much fun with it, but yeah, it's not some A plus perfect movie, but it's not bad at all. Like I don't see why people on Rotten Tomatoes are giving this movie bad reviews. Oh well, because they're being paid. Disney, Marvel always has to go woke and be trash. But no, DC is stepping their game up, man. I really hope they continue this route where they take things more serious and have a certain feel for their movies that are not kiddie or childish in any way. Like I prefer these type of darker tone DC movies where it's more focused and there's higher stakes. I'm happy with this. I enjoyed this movie. So those are my thoughts on Black Adam. If you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. Give this video a like. Be sure to follow my Instagram. And I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.